Okay. We go to our project. This is our project. So under methods, method programs, you can just write new class. Instance methods, instance members. So first declare non-static variables, all the non-static variables. So then we'll write the methods, all 4 type of methods. So how to create a non-static variables? So access modifier. So data type. So variable name equal to value. So private, I'm just declaring char c equal to small j. So small a ASCII code is 97. And float f equal to 4.5 protected. So double d equal to 10.54. Whatever you want, you can just declare. Public. So basically I'm using all access modifiers again here also. So int I equal to 20. So these are all the variables we have created. These are all non-static variables. You can use only in the non-static methods. You cannot call them in the static methods. Now, same way, you can create the methods. To write the method. So access modifier, void method name, logic. I'll just show you typecasting demo. That's what the method I'm going to write. Private void typecasting demo. So I'm going to use this non-static variables, and I'll show you the demo how we can typecasting. So I'm going to declare final local variables, final data type. So variable name equal to value. So final short. So data equal to 5. See why I put a cap letter here? Because a final variable. You cannot change this data value. So whatever you assign, that's a final. Now, I can I'll make some different configurations here. So let's see that. Short sh equal to I. So see that you're getting a type mismatch error here. What is the type mismatch error? Right side you are assigning integer type data to short integer type variable. So that is not possible. What is the reason here for a type mismatch? Both same family only, short to integer, both integer family only. But why you are getting a type mismatch error here?
Short will take 16-bit memory and long will take 32-bit memory. We can't fit 32-bit memory.
Yeah, it's an integer 32 bit, okay, not long.
Yeah,
I,
sorry,
I is an integer, okay. So that's why you're getting a type mismatch error. Good. So add cast to short. So I already mentioned. So you have to write a right side variable before left side data type. So that's what we are doing here. So now I also are converting into integer format. Sorry, short format. And SH is already short format. So both left hand side and right hand side, same data type is there. So you will get a, so value, I value will be into S. We can see SH value is plus SH. Now, so can you see what is the problem here? We are getting a type mismatch error here. What is F? F data type.
Float.
What is the result data type?
Integer.
So then what is the reason for this?
So yeah, we have to convert this in integer float value.
Float we need to convert into
Integer.
integer. You have to convert the float.
Oh, float.
Because the right side one is always right. You have to consider only right side one. So right side one, float. So in this 4.5, what is the integer number here?
4.
4. 4 will go and store here. But you have to typecast it. Both are 32-bit only. But the problem is the data type is not matching. The reason for type mismatch error here is data types are not matching. Okay, are you clear? Now float you are converting into integer. Now float also integer. From this 4.5, 4 you will get. That 4 will be stored here. Any questions here?
No, Ramesh.
Yeah. Okay, so now can you observe here? Here, I am adding a character to integer number. Now, what is the output of this one? What is the output?
Integer only. It will
Okay.
take the ASCII code.
What is the value you will get here? What is the result value?
Result value is integer.
No, what is the value? What value is stored here?
4, Ramesh.
4.
4. Then
One
what value you will get here? This output calculation.
101 will be restored in output.
Yeah, 101, right? It's a 97. C value is a 97. 97 plus 4, 101. Now I want 101 related character. How can you get it? You got my question, right? So did you understand or no?
Yeah, can you please repeat it one time, Ramesh?
So this is the 101, right? You got 101 stored here,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want 101 related character. 101 is an integer number.
Mm.
So I want 101 related. So I assigned here. So integer I assigned to character. So what is the error you got here? 21st line.
Type mismatch.
So why type mismatch?
Here it's a character. Character will take like a 16-bit memory.
16-bit memory. And integer 32-bit.
32-bit memory.
So that's why 32-bit cannot be fit in 30-bit. 16-bit. 32-bit cannot fit into 16-bit. So that's why what we are doing, you need to typecast here to character. So 101 related character you will get. 101 ASCII code. So what is it that you will get it here? So see that. Put ASCII code character is plus C1. That's it. Okay. So like that you can play around with this numbers in between the numbers. Okay. So that will give you a lot of confidence to this. Okay, I'm just ending this typecasting demo method. Let's move on. Next method. So next one is next method. Okay. So second method we need to develop. So here, the second method, what we are going to do here is, we need to swap the two numbers with the third variable. Last class we did swapping the two numbers without third variable. Now we need to do with third variable. Okay, so I'm making this method public void swap with third variable. Int x comma int y. Same logic is going to change, but here you are not going to use a plus operator, a minus operator. You are going to use only assignment operator. That's it. With some third variable. You will take help with a third variable. So y is just print y. So define a one third variable, okay? Temporary variable. I'm storing x value in the temporary variable. So this is very important in the arrays programs. You will use this logic. So you will use this logic. So second step is you assign the so x value you are storing in the temporary variable. Second step is you store the x into y. So next, sorry, y into x, and then so y value is stored the temporary variable. So temporary value you store in the y. So here y value you store in the x. So already y value went to x. Now temporary value is having x value. So x value you are storing in y. So that's it. Very simple. Just assignment operator. So everything will be done through assignment operator only after swapping. But this is the logic you are going to use in the arrays, swapping the elements. You will use that. Okay. So a very, very simple one. Next one, without void. Any doubts on the above program? Explain. If you need any explanation, let me know. So data type, method name, logic, so return value. So here what program I'm writing here is, I want to generate random integer number. So last class we generated a double value, right? But that is a 0 to 1. But I want to generate random integer number 1 to 100. So 1 to 100 I want to generate. How can I generate it? That is the program we are going to do here. So let's do here. The return type is access modifier default. Data type I want integer. Get random integer number. So how can you do that? Again, I'm going to use random number. How can you generate? What is the method you have to use?
Math in math class.
Math class. Which method? Forget.
Get random.
Okay. Random, not get random. Random method. Okay, so we want 100, right? 100. So you multiply with 100. So use math class random method to generate random number. So rand number equal to, so math dot random. Math dot random will give you a double value, right? Multiply by 100. So then this is the double value you will get. Again, still double value you will get. But this you are expecting here integer number. So then you cast it. So automatically it will be typecast. So return random. That's it. See how simple it is. So I want to give an exercise here. Now I generated 1 to 100, right? I don't want to know the hard coded here. So you need to generate, you give the user a choice. User will input. So what is the, which range you want random number? For example, if you take a parameterized method, this one, you replace the parameter here. And you give the input for the user. You give n value, 10, n value, 100 n value to 1000, like that, and create a method. So generate the random number in your own random numbers. So either 1 digit or 2 digit or a 3 digit, it's up to you. So n value, whatever you give, so that has to generate. So I hope you all clear, right, with exercise.
Yes.
You have to create a parameterized method. That's it. This everything code is same, but only you have to create a parameterized method. That place you replace with a parameter. N value generally will give 10, 100, 1000. If you go 10, 1 to 10, it will generate. Okay. So that's the one. Last method. Let's go and write the last method. See, all non-static methods we are writing. But here parameters will be there. So 2 parameters I'm taking. So I want to find out in given 2 integer numbers, which one is big? How can you find it out? So we have again math class concept. You take math class, we have a method, straightforward method. You can use it. You have a long, you have float, double, any 2 numbers you give, it will find out the bigger number, or minimum number also you can find out. So there are a lot of methods in the math class. Try to utilize them and consume them in these methods. How to call, you are seeing already. See, class dot static method. Right? So that's how you can call. Get maximum integer number. So int a, comma, int b. So parameter names you can give anything. It doesn't matter. Okay. Finding out the max integer numbers in A and B. So you can write int max number equal to math dot max. So you have a direct method. You can give a first parameter A, second parameter B, and automatically. So it will give and return this number. That's it. Okay, so all the methods are done, right? Every method syntax is done. Okay. So you have non-static variables, non-static methods are ready. Now how to call them? The first scenario. So let's go here, the scenarios. So first scenario is calling non-static members under main method in the same class. How can you do that? That's our first scenario. See this. How to call non-static members in the same class. So what is the first step? Create object for the class. So how can you call? So how can you call non-static members under main method? So answer is you have to tell create object for the class using new keyword. So how can you create object? Class name, reference of object equal to new.
Yes.
So what is our class name here?
Instant member demo.
So instance member demo. Just give that. Replace. See how easy if you follow the formulas, if you remember the formulas. Just replace. That's it. So class name, then space, reference variable. So reference variable, any name you can give. INS OBJ. So I'm just giving some name. New class name. See, this is the object reference, and this is the entire thing is object. So this one is a constructor, default constructor. This one is a new keyword, which is actually doing a object creation. So now this is a local variable, local to this main method only. That means this one can be used in this method only, not outside. So now one by one scenario, let's go and do that. See that. How can you call non-static void method under main method in the same class? So what is the answer? Object reference dot non-static method. Formulas, very nice formulas. If you follow them, easy to answer, easy to practice also. See, what is the object reference here? INSOBJ, that's the object reference. So INSOBJ dot, so typecasting demo. So my void method is here, typecasting demo. See that? I just type one letter, one or two letters, automatically your method will be shown. So because this object inside, this memory object reference inside, these members are there already. So we just call that. That's it. See, directly you cannot call. See, directly you cannot call. If you call directly, so what is on? See the read that line. What is the error you are getting?
Cannot make a static reference to the non-static method.
That means it is saying, okay, non-static method you cannot call in the static methods inside directly. That's what the meaning. So with object reference only, you need to call. Without object reference, you cannot call non-static members. Anywhere if you want to call, remember. So, but the same class, this non-static method you can call here in this non-static method directly. But another static method, if you want to call, you need object. Okay, that's the main concept. Only single concept here. There is no other concepts also. See, this is all the things. So E is the 101 ASCII code character is E, small e. Okay. So next one. How can you call non-static void parameterized method? Just formulas, how strong you are with these formulas. So the same scenarios you will get in the real time. How to handle? The answer is given here, very clear. INS OBJ dot swap. Any two integer numbers. See, properly they will learn. See, before swapping, after swapping.